So I put this channel on ice for like half a year now. I didn't really know what I wanted to do with it because I'm like, okay, it's a second channel. Don't want to vlog. Don't want to just talk. Don't want to do other shit. I didn't really know what I wanted to do with it. I just knew I wanted it. And at the time, I didn't know how to fully flesh it out. But I'm like, okay, it is 2026. Let's start over. And then I'm like, okay, what's a good series I can start in here? I'm like, should I do a little like mini podcast? I know I have the podcast with Mike on the other channel, but I did want to do like a little personal one here that I can upload to like Apple Music, Spotify, and all that. Just like documenting my journey so far and just like other random shit I want to talk about. And it was just crazy because like since I've started, I'm like halfway to monetize. I'm at like 500 on the regular Crimson channel, you know, the gaming one. Even here, I had some videos get like 200 views, which is crazy because I only uploaded like 2 or 3 videos. I didn't want to go too far into that because I just didn't want it to become a reaction channel. I might actually still do some reactions, but it won't be like crazy shit like I was originally doing. Just in terms of like trying to build the channel. This was just gonna be a personal like vlog slash like personal, as far as personal can get, like to kind of complement the other Instagram I made with the same name. But yeah, it was overall like just becoming a content creator so far has just been such a journey. Like, you know, I'm in my last year of college. I changed my whole schedule. I'm not even on campus anymore. I actually took my last year at home so I could focus on getting a car and my own apartment. Cause I'm like, I'm trying to move out. I'm trying to live on my own. I'm trying to do my own things. Like, you feel good because you're doing something, but it's definitely exhausting. Just in general, working nights, your body's always at like 50 to 70%. You're never like fully there unless it's your days off, which is crazy. But I mean, you just learn ways to work around it. Like, you're there, but you always have like that slight tiredness over you. And then it's like, oh, I got to make content. And then, oh, I got to go to the gym. Keeping a gym schedule is actually kind of crazy because it's like, okay, I'm going at like, you know, the butt crack of dawn, like 5, 6 a.m. I'm there with all like either the older people or like the really serious people. I just go solo to the gym anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But that was its own learning curve. You know, so you're working nights right after my shift and going to the gym, and I gotta go to sleep. Then when I get up, I gotta, you know, go between schoolwork and making videos and editing videos, trying to get those out. Maybe a series is out and I gotta edit that and then try to have it uploaded by like later that day at my usual time, which was its own thing to learn how to do, but it's been good so far. I think the learning part is, I won't say it's really over, but like the basics part is about over. Like, I'm really just getting more advanced in my editing. You know, I'm trying out with short form on the other Instagram. You know, I'm getting better at gaming clips and stuff and editing those together to make them more enticing. I think I'd say I'm like medium tier right now. Even with my whole setup, like, I have a pretty advanced setup. I got the $300 camera. You didn't even need that, but like, I just really wanted it to upgrade my setup. I got the lighting, got the lighting in the back. You know, my room looks decent. My studio's my bedroom. Like, it's nothing crazy, but it's decorated to a sense where, like, you know, it looks good, looks professional. Everything works how I need it to. You know, I got my Mac for editing, got my PC to handle the gaming and streaming and all that. So, I mean, it just works how it needs to. And even then, that was like an excruciatingly long process, just learning all that and all the troubleshooting, especially troubleshooting. Like, I just spent this past, like right before Christmas, my USB-C dock was giving out and I had to figure that out. And then I ended up wasting money buying another one just to realize it was just better to get an adapter and plug it in my Mac, like stupid shit like that. Or when I decided to build my PC during finals, that was probably like 3 worst decisions, but I did learn a lot. Like, spent hours putting it together. I was following a video too, which is crazy, but then you put it together, it doesn't want to turn on, you got to dismantle it, and it still doesn't turn on. Then you realize it was like some dumb shit like the CMOS battery need to be reset and all that. And you got to get your BIOS profile up and running all that. Then later on, you feel like it could use a little boost, so you do that. And just overall, there is a lot to this. Then, you know, learning OBS was its own fuckery. Like, my old roommate in college, he can attest. Like, I used to spend like hours doing like vocal takes to get the mic right, or get the video right, or get the lighting, or learn how to color grade so my camera doesn't look like shit or too orange or too white. You know, get the skin tones correct, and then obviously learn how to background blur or get the glowing camera. It was actually so much, but like, that shit will teach you how to be dedicated. I can definitely say I've probably done more than most people around my level for how many subscribers I have. Like, not in a bragging sense, but like, I've just done and kept up with so much to the point where, everybody's asking, how do you do that? Brother, it's gonna take a while to show you. It's gonna take a while to teach, But I mean, that was just shit I did like on my own when nobody was watching. I had to do that if I wanted to survive in this space. Like, I'm like, okay, how can I stand out? How can I look high quality, with limited money, etc. And obviously time. Like, I think before I even had my PC, I used to stream on my MacBook, like little base model M1 MacBook. I was just playing indie games, right? And those were getting me some decent views. Like, I'm not even mad at that. And it served me well for a while. Like, that's why I'm definitely buying another Mac. Like, those things punch above their weight. But, I was just doing whatever I could. And I was in college and like, I was learning how to film stuff. I was learning how much light should be in a room, how much more light I need to add. Mic equipment. I had like a little, let me see if I find it. Little lavalier mic. Probably get a better quality one, but that was just a start. Even then, I was still pretty young for like what I was doing at that point. Like, I can definitely make a way better video now. I was definitely more advanced for how young my channel was and stuff like that. But I was still putting in reps, so it was cool. But like I said, just the dedication you have to put into this shit. And I mean, like, it'll pay off. If you're getting sponsors, if you're getting, loaned out to do different content things, if you're traveling, if that, like that, all that, you got big ass audience, it works. That's why I knew I wanted that. Like, I'm like, one December, I'm sitting on campus and, I always say, you have friends like, we should all become YouTubers. Yeah. And they never actually do it. And then it just becomes another conversation. I'm like, what if I actually do that? What if I just pay attention, learn? I'm like, why not? So, I started streaming to Twitch from like my Xbox originally, and the footage sucked, but I was putting in the reps. Like, it sucked. I didn't have a mic, but I was just learning. I was uploading. I was getting more consistent. I wasn't getting shit for views either. I was like barely cracking 5 for my first few. Then like, it was Celebration hit 20 at one point. Some of those videos probably still only got like 20 views because they're so left field from what my content turned into. But it was good though for where it was. And I'm not even like mad at, how my channel's grown and the whole range of games I can play now and what I can do. I can even do like a VR if I wanted to. I might do that, honestly. I was kind of putting that off, but like, I have it sitting here. I was thinking about selling it because those things make me so motion sick, but if it can be done, why not? And that's like the way you got to look at it. Like, why not? If you have an idea pop into your head, it's probably only going to sit there for like a few minutes before you forget about it forever for the next 6 months or so. I don't know. So either write that shit down or just go do it. Like, go do it and just fuck up. Because at least you'll remember and you'll be like, okay, how can I do this better? Like, my first few videos, they were ass. My first few short form content, it was ass. It didn't get right where I wanted it to be right away. I mean, it's still, getting up to where I need it to be, but it's like going to the gym. You just get stronger at it. First day you go to the gym, your chest feels like it's about to explode from whatever cardio you're doing, or your muscles are weak and they hurt. Then you just keep going over the next few days. Take your rest day in between. Keep going. Maybe burn out a little bit. Go back, keep going. You're just getting stronger. You realize, like, wait a minute. I used to damn near about to pass out from doing this. And like, now it's nothing to me. Like, and then you just keep adding shit on. That's how you get more advanced. You start small, you get the little basics down, you get more advanced. It's like that. It's like what? Driving? I don't even have a car yet. That's the crazy part. I'm just so like that. That's why you don't go off to college without a car. Just don't. Unless you have to. Just don't. I'm jumping around so much because I don't really have like a story for this one. I'm just kind of yapping, but I'm gonna make good podcasts. What was I gonna name this video? Being dedicated. I just named you like 6 examples of how I was really dedicated. If you think about it, right? What did I say? I built a PC during finals week. In college, finals week. If I can do that, there's no excuse for why you can't, start making your content or whatever you want to do. I'm not even talking about content, like just anything you want to chase in life. I mean, just anything you want to chase in life. You can make 1,000 excuses for why you couldn't do something, but like something you really want, you'll go get it, won't you? You'll go chase it. You'll go fuck up a few times, but you'll figure out how to get to what you want. You'll figure out how to make like your environment agree to everything you want to do. Even like the hard shit you don't want to do. Sometimes like if it's like that and it's necessary, you'll just get it done just so you can go back to what you really want to do. It'll become such a background thing, it won't even register to your whole schedule, right? Because you'll be like, all right, let me get this out the way so they'll shut the fuck up. Let me go do this so I don't have to hear this from so-and-so. And then I get back to my own thing and I can put more into my own self and not be burnt out, not be worrying about what everybody else is thinking. I know some people also have like the fear of like embarrassment or whatever because you don't want your friends to see you doing content. Okay, I mean, hey, you go make you another account, you go block them. That's probably like easiest advice I can give you, because like most of your friends who see your content stuff, they're actually, they'll see it. They might engage in it once or twice, but like I don't need just people just viewing. You know, I need people who actually enjoy the content, not people who just want to keep an eye on what you're doing just in case. Like that, it's not cool. Obviously, like they don't owe me a like or anything, but it's like, why be here in the first place? You know, you can just be on my personal account and then we can stare at each other's stories all day, not interact, you know? Before I got off track, what was I saying? I got halfway to monetization so far. I'm at like 500 subs. My watch time is, I've hit 4,000 consecutive watch time. My watch time so far is going back and forth because I took a break for a while and it's hard to get your algorithm back, which is really stupid because I'm like, if I've been consistent, when my channel was younger, I was actually hitting more consistent, like 1,000 view videos for like only having 200 subs. But that was weird in its own sense. But I guess, you know, algorithm changes, you got to adapt, you know, see what's hot, or maybe make a signature series. I don't know. People like just random shit. Like was I playing like a shitty Madden simulator and that got almost 2K views? Or I used to put like Class of 09 on my other channel. That was actually my most viewed video on my channel. Like 4K views. Just learning like what your audience likes or what you want, and then blending that with what you enjoy doing. That's its own journey. You know, YouTube will try to like barrel you into a corner with like the content you want to do. You get like, no, YouTube, I'm not a robot. I can't pump out the same thing for 20 years because that's something you want to give me views for. But you know, what are you going to do? Then obviously I had like my other Instagram, which I was doing like little mini vlogs or just like little aesthetic edits and stuff, little clips for me traveling. I'm not even sure, like that's very similar to this YouTube. It's actually meant to be a complement to this YouTube. So how I'll bring those together will be its own story. I did just want to stay active here overall and just learn. Like I said, this video didn't have a gigantic storyline, and hopefully it stays somewhat truth to the title, but basically it's okay to not have it all figured out. You just have to be dedicated to what you're doing, and you just have to put in the reps to get stronger and get better at it and get faster at, you know, what you're doing, and have a better bounce back period. Like I get it. You're going to get tired, you're going to get burnt out, but you can't disappear for 6 months all the time. You know, you got to get back to it. Anyways, I'm running out of stuff to talk about for now. I'll organize my ideas better in the next video, but hope you guys enjoyed. I did want to have a return to form for this channel. Those of you watching on Apple Music or Spotify, when I eventually upload this to like podcasts, feel free to subscribe to the More Crimson YouTube. But anyway, see you guys next time. Peace.